My brother, my sister, welcome to a time of encouragement. I hope that you can see that the Lord is good. I've got a question for you today. Who do you call in your time of distress? When you are feeling overwhelmed, worried, maybe you received bad news, who is the person that comes to mind who you call? I've got an invitation for you today from the Bible, from God. In Jeremiah 33 verse 3, it says, "Call to me, and I will answer you, and show you great and mighty things which you do not know." God is saying, call me when you are feeling overwhelmed, distressed, and He will answer you and show you mighty things, show you mighty solutions to whatever it is you are going through. And that is how it is with God. You call Him because He is able to do above and beyond whatever it is you are going through. He's got all the answers to your questions. He's got all the solutions to your problems. And His invitation stands today for you to call Him. You have this direct line to God's ears and His heart. And it's a 24-hour line, and there's no such thing as calling too much. God is eager to hear from you. He's eager to act on your behalf. He's eager to help you unload and unpack whatever it is you are going through. And His invitation stands today for you, my sister, and what a privilege it is. And turning to God is really an act of faith, because the person that you thought about when I asked you the question, when you call that person is a good listener, and that person will make you feel a bit better, or maybe even help you with the situation that you are in. How much more with God? How much more with Him, who is just all powerful, all knowing? There's nothing the Lord cannot do for you. And that is why His invitation stands. And what a privilege it is to have this friend in Jesus that we can call friend, and who's always there to help you through whatever it is life throws at you. My brother, my sister, we really have to make God our first line of defense. Because how many times when we face a difficult situation, we spiral out of control, we don't react in a good way, things become chaotic, stress does different things to different people, and God is saying, come to me, let's hear what's going on, let's gather ourselves. You exchange your stress, your pain, whatever it is, for His peace. And how many times when we are peaceful in the midst of a stressful situation, we make better decisions, we have better reactions. And that is why it's so important to just go to the Father and just say, God, I'm going through this. Help me. What's next? What shall I do? And God gives you the wisdom. It says in His Word that if you ask God for wisdom, He will give it to you in any circumstances. He's a giving God, and He's an available God, and He's there for your every need. And this is where Easter come in, because having this real relationship with God just didn't happen. Remember, we are sinners, we are flawed human beings. God is perfect, He's righteous, He's sinless, He's holy. And for us to be able to stand in His presence, it couldn't just happen like that, my brother, my sister. And this is where Jesus came down to this earth to stand in the gap between us human beings and God the Father. He died on the cross. He took our sin on Him. He was sinless. He's 100% man, 100% God, sinless, righteous, holy. He took our sins and He suffered on the cross for our behalf. Jesus paid the price for our sins. And because He died and was raised from the death into life, He completed the job. The task was completed, which God had for someone to pay the price for sin, and it was Jesus. And because of that, we have been made right with God. And that in itself is a miracle, is a privilege, and is something to not take for granted for. And one of the things that you can enjoy when you have been made right with God is this personal relationship with God, where you can communicate with Him any time of any day. You don't have to go to a priest for you to speak on behalf of yourself to God. There is a direct line And in Jeremiah 33, it speaks about it. So that in itself, it is a privilege, and I am absolutely honored to be able to pour out my heart to God the Father himself. And God listens. He understands, he knows, he sees. And it's just such a safe thing to just bask in his presence and just pour out your heart. What a privilege, my brother, my sister. And if you have a phone log, what would it say about you speaking to God? What would your prayer life reflect? How many times a day would there be you and God on a call? For how long would the call be? I was thinking about it myself, and I was thinking sometimes you get so busy with life, with children, with your career, with home life, with running errands and things, that you forget to pray. But it's usually in that moment where you can just reach out to God and just speak about what you're going through. Speak about what you're busy cooking, you're driving, what you're thinking, or your questions. You can turn it to God in prayer. Prayer doesn't have to be formal, where you have to sit in a certain position or dress in a certain way. Or it can be anywhere, anytime. It can be short, it can be long. Sometimes you just sit and you don't have the words. God sees, he knows, he understands, and his invitation stands today. And prayer is really one of the benefits of being a follower of Jesus and living this life for him. And it speaks about the benefits of the Lord. In Psalm 103, it says, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits." Forget not what the Lord has done for you. Forget not all the things he has available to you. Use it. Take advantage of it. Bask in it. Celebrate it. Share it with other people. The goodness of God.